Hey fellas, what's up? Ventus Arashi here today, presenting to you all the next chapter in my journey through Marvel's Spider-Man. Now, in the last episode, I ended up trying to hunt down Scorpion, and let's just say that he poisoned Pete, and could have killed him. But thankfully, Pete whipped up an antidote and cured himself pretty well. Come on. Enough already with these crimes. And then, before anything else goes wrong, and then, let's just say that we got a sneak preview into Pete's mind and how harsh he really is on himself. And it's not pleasant at all. So, now, after... And oh yeah, and we also played as Miles Morales a little bit, and he narrowly avoided getting crushed by Rhino. So now that we know where Rhino and Scorpion are, we're going to be paying them a little visit. Heavy hitter main mission, so I'm going to fast travel here first. Just get away from these Sable agents and prisoners. Ooh, secret photo op.
Douglas, this is Sable Control. Boss wants an update on your status. Control. Violation of Martial Law Statute 237. We've detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
That's a keeper.
Oh, the Harlem Sanitarium. Perform 6 air throws on enemies, huh? Oh yeah, this one. This one's annoying. Yeah, I'll try this to get this one out of the way. If not, no biggie.
I can't let those Sable guards brutalize innocent people. We need to have a chat about your definition of security.
Kidding me, this is getting annoying. I'm getting way too clumsy with this. And down you go. Out cold. Huh, finally got that one done.
Control. Is rounding up civilians her idea? Or Norman's?
What am I looking at here? Oh. I love you. Photo op.
Nice.
And I'm going completely the wrong way. Too many squirrels. So, as you can see, I'm decked out in the velocity suit, kind of
snipers have officers pinned down. Backup
continuing
needed in
from next
Bloomingdale.
episode. Not the previous episode. Alright, Sables.
No, I get it. It's not like the city has real problems.
Get up here.
Hey, the cops may say they like you, but they don't like you like you.
Never going back to prison! Get the boss!
luck with that, pal. Stay down.
I guess you lost it.
Pay for that! Got a death wish? I can help with that!
Doubtful.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Morningside Heights?
ABC Romeo pursuing a group of fugitives.
Assuming that's this. Subject off center. Oscorp. Are you kidding me? Enough of these guys.
Hey, if you want to go back to jail that bad, how can I refuse?
Still! Let me go!
Whew, that was actually a nice break. Thanks.
It's probably up on the top of that building. Photo op.
Attention, Sable team. Need immediate sitrep on the status of Bloomingdale.
Traffic control established. Checking all systems. Got one of them! So what?
These guys are like potato chips. You can't beat just one.
Okay, what is the photo up on this one?
Oscorp. I've got my issues with how they operate, but you can't deny there's...
Sable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Morningside
Please,
Heights?
no more, so I can finally get onto Rhino.
Calling agents in Manhattanville, requesting an update on your status. Control, we've located the fugitive and are in pursuit.
Police
There we
vehicle
go.
under armed assault.
And there's Rhino again. Okay, Rhino, let's put the Sable agents down.
Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Poke.
Oh boy.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up? Thought you were a loner.
Means an end, Poke. All of life means an end.
If I'm not mistaken, Hulk means spider.
So what's the end for these particular means?
Freedom! True freedom! No more suit! No more Rhino!
In case people wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to exhaust Rhino's dialogue. Because if you go through the fight too fast, you can skip it. And I don't want to do that. So, that's why.
I always liked this suit. So distinctive.
Be thankful, Poke. Without suit, I make less trouble for you.
Kind of like what I did with Chakra.
Have to stun Rhino before I can hurt him. What about our stimulating battleside chats?
You are funny, Malinki. I am almost sorry to destroy your tiny face. Almost.
Oh, it's weird.
vultures!
I'm not funny!
I thought you just said I was funny. Missed me.
Hey, Rhino! Pretend I'm capitalism and smash the state!
Just keep talking!
Ow.
That suit's really flattering. Hides your bald spot perfectly.
And I think that's all of them. Ow. Jeez Louise. There we go.
Okay, Rhino. Let's wrap this up.
Never send an 8-ton infant to do a man's job. Let's finish this.
Oh, Scorps, love you, but you do know it's rude to cut in, right?
What were you gonna do if I didn't show up? Beg him to give up?
Yes, Gargan, that is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
Ow. Missed me,
So
now you
guys
got it.
Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The
You know what?
scary
Forget I
six?
said anything.
The dirty half dozen?
How about the we murdered Spider-Man and used his corpse for a blanket? There.
Gargan, please, you embarrass yourself.
For once, I'm with Rhino on that one.
Gotta get Scorpion on the ground. Gadgets might help.
Get him, you idiot! Get him! Come down and help, Brock!
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around.
Now, if you time it right, Rhino will hit Scorpion.
Rhino's getting his suit removed. What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
Money. Gargan has no principles. He fights for profit.
Untrue. I'd rip Spider-Man's face off for free. The money.
Ow. Missed me again. Where the frick is Gargan?
Trapped again. We failed because of you, Gargan. You don't know the pain this suit can cause.
Try it, Red. Hell, maybe I'll just pull you out of the suit myself.
Whoa! Ow!
Starting to feel like I don't even need to be here. You guys want to sort this out yourselves?
Because you notice, in contrast to Electro and Vulture, who work quite well together, these two are at each other's throats.
Get me out of here! Be a man, Gargan. Be yourself. Get a Gargan. I will squash Bug myself.
Come
We
here,
could just
Rhino.
stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
And leave your skull uncrushed? There is fun in that!
Come here. And down you go.
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed?
I failed?
Yes, you, freak show!
Freak show. Ever looked in a mirror lately, Scorpion?
A little forged together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
Sting and smash. Trophy earned.
All right, Yuri, that's 4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books.
Go
The
fig.
only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sable's men. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected. I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
Okay. Secret photo up. Right there. Step into my parlor. Suits. And since this is more stealthy-ish mission, I'm going to put on the dark suit. I know it's not involving Pete, but hopefully this will help him not stick out as much.
Electro trying to destroy our power grid. The Vulture raining death from above. Spider-Man egging them both on in the very heart of our city, brawling like children. Lethal children, pitching a tantrum of death and destruction.
Ow.
I'm often asked, why do menaces like this end up with awesome powers? Why not someone like you, Jonah? Well, I have considered trying to use advanced science to give me powers, only so I could protect you in a more hands-on way, of course. But after much reflection, I've decided against it. Because power corrupts. I'm a man of the people, and I want to stay one of the hard-working, ordinary people of New York. So I'll just help via my talk show, my publishing empire, and my vast personal fortune. No need to thank me. It's what a man of the people does.
And somebody has an ego the size of the moon. Oh no. Further this way. Where is it? Trying to. Subject off center. Streetwise, no. Okay, what am I photographing here?
Officers, be advised. A food supply station is being attacked by escaped prisoners. Mobilize on Garvey Park. Over.
This is back here. There we go.
Good shot.
Oh, it's a greenhouse. That's what it is. I can get crime tokens on my own. Just want to get one more recording done. Okay. Speaking of which, once I get to a vantage
Stable
point.
Control, requesting stat. This update from Museum Mile. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
The Sable agents are going too far. Try that on someone who can fight back.
Evasive maneuver.
Let me see if I can switch up my suit power. Maybe this will work. in defense shield, in suit mods, battle gadget attacks, in Zorb. There. Oh, here you go. Get up here. Come on. There we go.
Sable really gives a guy a run for his money.
That she does. Considering that she was able to knock Pete flat on his ass without even superpowers. She's just very trained. Okay. There. Okay. Now before I get started on this, just gotta double check things. Okay, this is doable.
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck.
And the last sneaking mission with Mary
Penthouse is
Jane
on the
Watson.
top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
I want to try to unlock all conversations with people.
Excuse me. The lobby seems pretty busy. Is everything okay?
Residents have been asked to temporarily vacate their units while Sable International performs a security sweep.
Have people been waiting down here long?
No. Only 1 or 2 hours. We all greatly appreciate Sable International's generous assistance with security.
Generous. That's charitable.
Has the penthouse been affected?
Oh my, no. The new security room in the back of the lobby ensures that the mayor remains totally undisturbed.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
He'll never survive this. Next election, he'll get destroyed.
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Yep.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. A health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
Ugh! Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs. You can't treat us like animals. If I get sick,
Why isn't Osborn
I'll
down
sue
here?
you
This
into
sort
the
of thing
ground.
never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
That should do it.
Crap. Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
Get out here right now.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep. That's what you said an hour ago. I know this is frustrating, but please remember, Sable is doing this for your safety.
Sure, more like Norman's safety.
We're in charge. Okay, I'm gone.
Sheesh.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
The stun gun now. Mary Jane's final upgrade.
Multi-million-dollar building with network speeds from 1995. Ridiculous.
How about these network speeds?
I like this thing. Gotta turn him around.
What was that?
Good boy.
Come on. Blabber.
I'm sure Sable offers workman's comp. Elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable agent.
There's no way he wouldn't hear her boots clanking
Mary Jane
on the
Watson?
floor.
Super spy. Time to unlock that
Unless his
elevator.
earpiece muffled his hearing. There's Sable and Norman.
That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs. Penthouse elevator. This is it.
Continuing.
Norman and Sable. Right on cue.
Find the alarm technician. Fire him.
Here we go.
Stupid, useless button.
She's got a good sense. Not gonna lie. I mean Sable, not Mary Jane. Okay, Norman's penthouse.
Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged. Automated self-diagnostic commencing.
Now,
Please remain calm.
there's going to be certain points in this part where you might feel rushed to hurry up and do something because they're saying that Norman's returning upstairs, but that's just the game putting panic on you. So I'm going to try and see if I can find all interactable items in this place in one hit.
The fabulous Osborn boys.
Norman bids his son farewell.
What is this thing? Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses. Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads.
Yeah, that's not foreshadowing at all.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait. Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment?
Seriously. I mean, I've never even been to New York, and even I know
MJ,
that one.
Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
I'm gonna roam around Norman's apartment a bit first, just so I can see.
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
Yeah, that is a little strange. Not going to lie.
Doors are locked till the system check finishes.
Okay, that's everything in here, I think.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Why was Norman so dramatic about a trip to Europe? Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies. Need to find the code for that keypad.
Yeah. What else is in here? Okay, am I being stupid or something? Or am I completely missing something else? Yeah. He has a weird obsession with goblin-looking masks. That's not foreshadowing at all. Something at his office, maybe?
It's the combat prototype from the schematic.
No kidding. Oh, there's a note.
Work order for a keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Yep.
Self-diagnostic complete. No faults found. Fire doors disengaged.
Now this is where the game tries to rush you.
Norman could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code.
But
Harry's last day.
Don't worry about it.
I know he left last summer, but was it July or August? Harry kept a journal. Maybe he recorded the date there. This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy. Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stove.
Well, considering that there's crumbs on that cutting board, unless he has got a butler or cook to do it, then I would say probably. I doubt Harry would do it himself.
Forgot about this. The Osborns have a coat of arms and a motto. Pax in bello.
Peace in war.
Peace in war. Gotta remember that if I ever write a book about all of this.
Pax and bello. I believe that's Latin, if I'm not mistaken.
Norman locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key?
To staff. Mayor Osborn has sealed his son Harry's room for the duration of his trip to Europe. The mayor will be keeping the key to the room in his possession. Absolutely no access to Harry's room will be granted without Mayor Osborn's express permission. Thank you. Personal assistant to Mayor Osborn. I cannot read that signature. Oh, right here.
City's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero. Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks. Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad.
Yeah, right there with you, MJ. Right there with you.
Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
Osborn and Octavius, inside the friendship reshaping our world. Otto with a full head of hair and a nice beard. Look at Otto. What are these? Oh, his
This is
campaign
kinda
buttons.
cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman?
After this mess, not likely. Oh, the TV.
God, Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen.
Here. Something out here. Yep.
Harry's mom planted this when he was born. Looks like Norman has made a point of caring for it now that she's gone.
It's a beautiful tree.
Beautiful.
And Avengers Tower in the background. Okay, anything here? All right, the recording.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR-27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you keep it safe.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry?
And now the truth starts to come out. This is one reason, a big fat one, why I always tell people honesty is the best policy, because the truth always comes out. Some way, somehow. So why lie?
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
Yep. January 23rd, 1997, St. Martin Hospital, Alchemax Medical Research. To whom it may concern, I'm writing on behalf of my patient, Emily Osborn, to document the medical necessity of your experimental immunoglobulin therapy, RM237, for the treatment of vasculitis associated with Osborn syndrome. That's the exact disease that Harry has. This letter provides information about the patient's medical history, diagnosis, and a statement summarizing my treatment rationale. Patient's history and diagnosis. Mrs. Osborn was first diagnosed with Osborn syndrome in 1984 following a series of unexplained medical incidents. Initially, systemic lupus erythematosus was suspected, but after careful diagnostic exclusion, this, along with many other possibilities, was ruled out. This diagnosis has been confirmed by multiple physicians of various specializations throughout the country. Treatment rationale. Since diagnosis, a team of physicians based in New York, Tel Aviv, Berlin, Zana, and Seoul, wow, all over the world, has been treating Mrs. Osborn with a combination of medications, physical therapy, and a strict nutritional plan. Because many aspects of Osterin syndrome are not yet understood, newly developed and experimental treatments have also been employed at the insistence of Mrs. Osborn and her husband. Previously, the patient's vasculitis has been treated with immune suppression drugs, but recent debilitating infections have encouraged us to try RM-237. Duration. Mrs. Osborn will be placed in an initial 6-week regime, to judge the effectiveness of RM-237 in treating her symptoms. Following that period, I and her other physicians will decide whether continued use will be medically advantageous and necessary. Summary. In summary, RM-237 is medically necessary for this patient's medical condition. Please contact me if any additional information is required to ensure the prompt approval of the therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Morgan Michaels. And there's that. That explains the connection between Osborn and Michaels. I saw those campaign buttons already. So, as Michaels referenced, lupus, for those who don't know, it's an inflammatory disease that's caused when the immune system attacks its own tissues. Basically, the body is turning on itself. It's not quite as lethal or deadly as cancer, but it's still very, very painful. I have a coworker who has it.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right. Feels like there's something attached to the back of the frame.
Emily Osborn. Rotate, and there's a key. Come on, cursor, move with me, please. Thank you.
Score! This must be the key for Harry's room.
Now the keypad code.
I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. But when Emily got sick, everything changed.
Yep. And here's Harry's room.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Yep.
Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney, like his mom. Why didn't you tell us you were sick? Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
July 18th. Leaving for Europe today. Not sure how this is going to go. Dad said there's no risk, but that's Dad. Dr. Michaels thinks it's more like 50-50. So, okay, I might not make it. If that happens, I bet you'll be reading this, Dad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyway. Norman always has to know. So if you are reading this, Dad, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborn campaign promise, ouch, then do me a favor. Show this next part to Pete and MJ. Just them. Please. Thanks, Dad. Love you. 2. Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. Really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this is tough. Even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, it's hard, to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick. Like, really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing Mom had. Neurodegeneration, rapid onset. I've known for a while, but thought I could manage it. I didn't tell you because I didn't tell you. I was worried how you'd react. And I couldn't stand to see you go through what I did with Mom. Watching her suffer, knowing I couldn't help. Watching her die was worse than the dying. things got really bad recently. All those times that I was wiped out from partying or just super busy. Not partying, not busy. Sick. This Europe trip, well, it's a cover. I'm going in for treatment. Experimental, long term. Dad's been working on it forever. Promises it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have for it, Devil's Breath. Says it makes something good seem scary. But maybe Devil's Breath is what I need. A little bit of bad to do a lot of good. Okay, Dad's here. Time to go. And they're back. Of course.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Okay, just gotta get this guy to turn around. Zappity zap zap. Crap. Just gonna get you to turn the hell around. Okay, too far, I guess.
Control. Status. Nothing to report. What was that?
Okay, is it that? No. Wait, do I go through the laundry room? Or here?
Continuing sweep.
Uh-oh. I forget the smart. Let's see here. Nope, you don't open that door. So I do go back this way. Oh yeah, right. Here. Oh boy. Not that way, not that way. Okay, pal. Crap, that chair's almost scared the crap out of me. I thought that was another Sable agent. Where's the other one of these monkeys? I have to get right past these guards. Can one of you guys come in the kitchen, please? Zap. Uh-oh. The company, so I better make sure this guy gets taken out quick.
Control, grid's clear. Repeat.
You're out cold. There we go.
Okay, July 18. Bingo. Super creepy. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful. Spiders? Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis, optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create?
Or at least improve on it. Which is, I find this ironic considering that in the Amazing Spider-Man series, Pete's powers came from an Oscorp genetically engineered spider. And optical camouflage and bioelectrokinesis are also two of the abilities that Miles Morales has after he gets bitten. So, yeah, foreshadowing anybody?
What are these things?
Oh, the pumpkin
Prototype
bombs.
hand grenades?
No additional dialogue.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family.
Pretty much. St. Martin Hospital, an Oscorp subsidiary. Of course. What a surprise.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it. A child's X-ray. But it's not Harry or Emily. Who is this? That aura around him. Is this Martin Lee?
Yep. Mr. Negative himself.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research
so it's
log.
not the same thing.
The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke...
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creepfest.
Makes sense,
Kinda
though.
makes sense, though.
Ah.
Michael's is the lead on Devil's Breath. Dr. Strom. Isn't he a robotics expert?
I forget. Who is Dr. Strom? I know he's...
No movement from Dr. Van Adder. Must be out of the city. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Wherever the anti-serum is, he must have been too. No. Van Adder is a dead end. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York.
Defense.
Commercial buildings. Wow.
Records.
So many records facilities. Oscorp's going all in on defense research. No. Norman's not crazy enough to keep the anti-serum in a shopping center. A records facility could be perfect cover for the Devil's Breath lab. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. And this must be the C team. Good old Alpha team. Devil's Breath lab must have a big Sable presence. GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR-27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
Martin Lee incident.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？别慢慢呼吸。
Devil's Breath is changing him.
I thought this was just a consultation. Boys seemed ready. I'm going in there. No, can't. It's too late.
Otto was there too.
I can't stop.
He killed his parents with his own hands.
What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this.
That's part of the reason why Otto and Norman, or Otto and Lee, were in such close contact with each other. Otto was trying to treat him because he felt guilty over what happened, I suppose. That's why Otto left Oscorp, because of this whole incident.
Damn it.
That would freak me the hell out. There's one, a second tiny one on her shoulder,
We have a breach. High alert.
and a third one just crawling up her suit, her jacket. Way more of them.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Crap.
Status. Nothing to report.
This is not good. That's it. Go away. Sneak past them. Crap. Gotta sneak past the Sable agents first.
Hey! Wait! Control, I've got an intruder.
Yet another reason why I don't like these. Is the checkpoints there?
Continuing sweep.
Zap.
Control, grid's clear. Repeat, grid's clear.
course it hit him. Lovely. Probably should have snuck around by the pool.
Let's flush him out. Keep searching.
Zap. Uh-oh. Come on, don't see me. Which way are you going, pal? That way. There you go. Come on.
Need to clear that balcony.
And zap.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner.
And Sable.
You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
Webhead. Of course he gets her.
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Nice play on words there, MJ. Whew, final one done. No more MJ sneaking missions. Until the DLC.
It's all so much to take in. Harry's sick? Norman and Lee and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not the song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
And there's the spider that hitched the ride. Step into my parlor, complete.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Lee and Otto. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman. Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
Okay, and on for the final chapter for Pete. So now, in that spirit, I am going to be putting my regular suit back on. Back to the advanced suit. Because as I've stated before, I am a sucker for starting endgame and iconic pieces of weapons and equipment. So I do tend to do this, and I did this with my other gameplays as well in the past. So, let's see, suit mods. Gadget attacks generate focus, kinetic power cells increase the rate focus generates, and proximity sensor. I'm not going to utilize that just now. I am going to... Metabolic converter, no. Gadget refills when taking damage. Charge outer mesh, web striker, web attacks generate more focus. Okay. That. Alright, well, it's at this point that I'm going to stop the episode. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next chapter. Later.